Greetings, fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, proud families, and excited friends. There's an ancient proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Today, I am reminded that none of us arrived here on our own because it takes a tribe to get far in life. I invite all of us, especially my fellow graduates, to see this moment not merely as a convocation ceremony, but as a tribal gathering. And listening carefully, you can almost hear the collective sigh of relief of family members and graduates who can finally say, the tuition payments are over. In 2015, my work in Central Asia sparked my dream to augment my generational impact on communities that live with much less than we do. 7 years later, I found myself here at Northwestern, armed with passion, curiosity, and a slightly concerning addiction to coffee. However, what I didn't realize is how much this institution would reshape what I know, but also who I am. I would like to share a quote from the late His Highness Aga Khan IV, which continues to guide me. The question is not only what have I achieved, the question is also what have I helped others to achieve. I thought I understood these words of wisdom when I applied. What I didn't fully appreciate then was how Northwestern would become part of my tribe, further deepening my understanding of these words. I came to Northwestern because through my experience in working with diverse communities globally, I witnessed inequalities too persistent to ignore and gaps between what societies need and what systems deliver. I wanted the knowledge and skills to turn conviction into impact. What I found here was so much more. A community of problem solvers and thought leaders who taught me that policy isn't just paperwork. It shapes people's lives and determines access to opportunity. This journey wasn't always filled with moments of academic enlightenment worthy of Instagram or TikTok. Like many of you, I have faced moments of doubt. I remember attending lectures surrounded by brilliant minds, questioning whether I belonged in spaces where students were already shaping impactful policies. My greatest challenge was imposter syndrome, regularly asking myself if I deserved to be here. However, Northwestern has taught me that we overcome challenges such as these by leaning into our tribes. My Northwestern tribe consists of classmates who became friends, professors who became mentors, and staff who became cheerleaders, all playing a pivotal role in finding my voice and reclaiming my confidence. They reminded me that my unique perspectives and lived experiences weren't footnotes, but essential chapters in our collective learning. Since becoming a Northwestern Wildcat, I have stood alongside women peace advocates in northern Uganda, participating in dialogues to address issues that significantly impact their lives. I have also served as a U.S. representative of grassroots women's efforts, collaborating with women leaders from 28 different countries through an organization affiliated with the United Nations. Each experience has confirmed what I have learned among my tribe here. When we lead with courage, compassion, and confidence, we can reimagine systems. Education's true power lies in how we use this knowledge and experience to strengthen and expand the communities we seek to impact. To our families and friends, the original tribe, the ones who believed in us before we fully believed in ourselves, thank you for the comforting meals, the patient listening, the financial support, and pretending to understand exactly what we have been studying all this time. To our Northwestern faculty and staff, you just didn't teach us content in our courses. You taught us to ask harder questions and challenge simple answers. You are the exemplars of what it truly means to serve others through leadership. You showed us that knowledge without purpose is like a tribe without connection, technically possible, but still incomplete. As we depart today, we carry the responsibility to use what we have gained not only for ourselves, but for others. While that might sound ambitious, I know one thing for sure. Nothing great was ever done alone. Not a degree, not a movement, not even a decent group presentation. Whether your next step involves founding a company, engaging in public service, furthering your education, or like me, working towards a dream to establish a school for women deserving of second chances, remember that Northwestern has equipped us for a purpose. We carry tribal responsibility to strengthen the circles we enter, create space for others at the table, and work together to create change. Here is my challenge to the class of 2025. Pay it forward. Build your own tribes of dreamers and doers. Invite someone new into your circle. Become that guide who hands out power-ups. The world doesn't need lone wolves. It needs communities that lift each other up and tribes that refuse to leave anyone behind. Also, always keep snacks. Tribes can get hangry. Thank you, Northwestern, for giving us more than we came for. Now it's our turn to give more than is expected of us. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Hello, fellow graduates. About 4 years ago, my husband and I stood on the lakefront path, looking south toward the Chicago skyline. Spring was beginning to bloom with the scent of thawing grass, lake wind, and possibility. We'd just come from an exhibit at the Block and took a stroll through campus. Back then, I was finishing my certificate in creative writing. But it was that moment, grounded in the beauty of the Evanston campus, that I said aloud a thought that had been quietly forming. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going for my MFA. My husband smiled, said something like, duh, or maybe it was shocker. In any case, he wasn't surprised. The people who love us often see our destinies before we dare to. Today I stand here to thank those people, my husband, Graham, my mother, dear friends, all of whom saw the story I was still too afraid to write. They read my early, truly rough drafts. They cheered me on through self-doubt, offered a safe space for risk and failure, and reminded me again and again that my voice had value, that I had something to say, and that someone out there needed to hear it. So to them, I offer not just gratitude, but deep appreciation. They helped me believe in a future I once thought was closed to me. That day on the trail, making the decision to apply for the MFA program, I felt a mix of excitement and fear. My palms instantly sweaty. I doubted myself. But as I assembled my portfolio and wrote my personal statement, I saw a new version of my life take shape. A path I had once deemed unavailable suddenly unfolded. A door cracked open, and I stepped through it. To the Ryan Rivera of 4 years ago, I say this: thank you. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for your hunger. Thank you for believing you are worth the investment. The last 6 months, I've been deep in my thesis project, a collection of essays and short stories. The first piece is called Versioning, where I write about reconciling the many versions of myself, that it's not only okay to change, but necessary. Growth is not a betrayal of who we were, but a fulfillment of who we're meant to become. This program hasn't just made me a better writer, it's made me a better person. I've met professors, peers, and mentors who have shaped my perspective and my sense of self. Northwestern wasn't just a place to refine my craft. It became a space for becoming. So to my fellow students and to the entire School of Professional Studies and Northwestern University, thank you. Thank you for helping shape this version of me, one who is more confident, more awake, more wholly himself. I hope the same is true for all of you, because you also made a choice. You also said yes to the unknown. And now you get to carry forward not just what you've learned, but who you've become. Workshops taught me how to take feedback without losing my voice. Literature classes deepened my thinking. Teaching classes gave me the confidence to lead. All of that now lives not only in my writing, but in my professional life, in how I communicate, collaborate, and show up. So as we step into this next phase, I hope you honor your past self, the one who dared to begin. I hope you acknowledge your present self, the one who persevered through deadlines, self-doubt, family obligations, work, and school. And I hope you welcome your future self, the one who is already in motion, the one becoming, with kindness, with optimism, and with pride in the path you've carved for yourself. Thank you.